sure they're good. And that we are going live into the group and that everything is working. I think it is now. Okay. I think everything is working now. So let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. And if you see hashtag, if you can see me, hashtag replay, hashtag live, obviously hashtag live if you're here now, and then hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Okay, so today we are talking about how, I'm just going to make sure that is working properly. Let's see. Let's have a look. If I don't see you guys completely, do let me know because I think that's all good. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Working. Shanika is there. Okay, cool. I can see you. I can see you. Okay. I will answer all the questions in the end, but I'm going to talk to you today about how, look, the Lightbody work itself is unparalleled with all other deep inner work that you could even imagine. And I'm not going to go into how and why and like that is today, but it really like filtrate into all areas of your life, which means that when I talk to you about it today, about how you can attract more clients and create deeper relationships with them. Obviously, you are a business owner or you're an entrepreneur. You're somebody who wants to create impact. You know, you want to work with your clients. You want to give them great results, right? That's just one small piece of the Lightbody activations. But today I'm choosing to talk about that because I know it's important to you. And I know it's important to you to get more sales, to attract the right clients, to feel good about those clients that you sign up, to have a great relationships with them, to feel energized when you are with those clients. Like this is so important for your energetic well-being in your business, as well as the transformation that you give them, and as well as for you to feel fulfilled, right? So this is a really important element of your business, right? And a really really important element for your growth, for wherever you are. So even if you are starting out in a business now, or if you are like 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, or you're already moving into 7 figures, so wherever you are in your journey right now, the Lightbody activations will meet you where you are. The energy work always meets you exactly where you are and unlock you to your next level of expansion. All right, so I just thought I'd tell you that because it works for everyone, but depending on where the individual is at whatever stage they're at, it will then catalyze them to their next highest level that they are possibly can hold, you know. So that's kind of, you know, it's the fastest track really to unlock yourself to the highest level that you could possibly hold right now, because we know that quantum leaping and rapid growth can actually be quite damaging sometimes if you can't hold the energies, right? So we do this work to make sure that you can hold the energies and to make sure that you can expand to your absolute next highest, best, amazing capacity to hold in a graceful way, right? In a graceful way. So there's 5 things I'm going to talk about today, which is going to automatically help you attract and magnetize clients and create a really deep connection with them through the work of Lightbody activations. And I'm going to share them with you today. So for those who don't know yet, the Lightbody activation program, Light Up Your Inner CEO, is starting in September. There is an early bird on at the moment, so it's £4,444 for the 6 months. There is a payment plan available for those who want to do a payment plan, and we're starting on the 12th of September. That's our welcome call. 2 weeks later, I give them a lot of preparation, you know, to go into this process. The 2 weeks later, we're actually starting the actual program. So I can't remember what date is now, but the 12th is when we do the welcome call and everything. So let's dive in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is your power. And your power is like your personal power that you're holding for yourself and for your business is strengthened by clearing limiting beliefs, clearing trauma, clearing the core wounding, clearing the things that is ultimately holding you back. So there will be blind spots that is holding you back from your next level. So for example, new level, new devil, right? So I just want to tell you this, that so wherever you are on your journey now, you might say, well, I've cleared lots of my trauma. Great. And you're working, it's working, everything is good. And then when you come to a next income ceiling or a next level of, growing your business, there will be another block or another trauma, another thing that is hindering that level. So it continues. I mean, this is why 500, sort of companies, 500s and, Silicon Valley type leaders have this deep inner work, because they can only lead their high level companies to higher levels by clearing the blocks as they go. Okay, so I just need to let you know that it happens for everyone. It's not just us as entrepreneurs, it's for CEOs and everyone else who's have got a great vision. Okay, so your power, so when you're releasing the limiting beliefs, when you're releasing the next level of whatever you need to release, you install more of your own personal power. That power is an energy and a feeling, like a connection and a vibration, a calibration that your clients can feel and that they want. Yeah. And it's almost like you've become this, you're powerful. You become more powerful in your energy and you're holding. And that's something they desire, because clients wants to feel safe. The reason people don't sign clients if there's the power problem there and a grounding problem, is because the client can feel the energetic, the energetic flaw of not being able to trust to jump in. And they don't even know what it is. They just feel something. So then they say no, because it's not, the energy is not grounding enough. It's not powerful enough for them to feel safe. And you can't, there's nothing you can read a book or learn. It's like you have to have that energy work done on you in order to lock in that power. So you can't study yourself to it. You can't read a book or do the course or do journaling. It's as far away as it could be from that. It's the actual energy works that creates that. And that is unparalleled, because it's an invisible sort of connection that you create with your client that is an energetic piece. That's power. The next thing is so how does the Lightbody work does that? So in the Lightbody program that I'm running, we do the Lightbody sessions. It's 6 sessions that are the actual Lightbody sessions. But in between each one, we have multidimensional energy clearing, shamanic work, and deep sort of energy work of clearing the blocks, the traumas, the core wounding, all the things coming up for the people. And it always works wonderful in the group, because there's almost like the energy of the group is holding this energy together with obviously me. I'm holding the energy, but so much comes up. It's such a powerful place that these core woundings and these things will come up in a safe space to heal and clear, so that this power piece so you can step into more of this power piece. So the actual Lightbody activation pours more light into your body, which then activates the core programming to come to the surface. And if you don't even know your core trauma, we will find out. Okay, so it will come out through the process. And some people go, oh my God, I don't know if I can deal with it. Well, this is the only way to grow yourself. So you can do it. It's really, not, I've done it. All my clients have done it. It's really fun. Okay, so don't be scared. The next one is a vision. So when you have the Lightbody activations and go through the process, what happens is that your vision of what you see for yourself and your business and your brand and your impact and what it is you want to create legacy becomes really clear. The vision becomes so clear that every morning when you wake up, there's the vision. It's like you don't, how should I put it? It's almost like you don't even have to remind yourself. It's so powerful and so clear that you are just making tracks, making moves, moving yourself towards this vision without almost anyone else prompting you. You don't feel stuck. Like there's moments where I feel a bit stuck. I've had Lightbody activations. I'm a Lightbody practitioner. I've done all the things. I've done all the extracurriculars. There's moments when I feel a little stuck, but it's like momentarily, right? It's not permanent. It doesn't stay for days or weeks that you used to do before. It's just kind of, if I can feel something's moving, and then it sort of shifts and then we move on, right? So when you align with your vision clearly and you are so on purpose with what you do, what happens is that your clients can feel that. And they feel magnetized by you because you are so on purpose, you're so connected. So like when I speak to you now about the Lightbody activations, you feel that I'm so connected to my vision. I'm also so in my power, right? You can feel these things. You can feel that, oh yeah, Gennye's so passionate about what she does. So the vision itself, aligning with your vision and being so connected to it, is magnetizing in itself. Because you are so on purpose, you become so attractive because you are so connected in this way. And again, that's something you can't study or read a book on. It's an energetic change. Again, it cannot be studied or learned. It has to be embodied, experienced. And that's exactly what we do in the Lightbody program. Okay. The next thing, so number 3, you can take notes if you want, but taking the notes is not going to make the change, but it's going to remind you of what it does. The intuition, the third thing is well, I've chosen to talk about 5 things today, but intuition is something that when your intuition is 1,000-fold, it's like so amplified. There's a few things that happens when you start really trusting your intuition, and it's so strong. So you know when you get an intuitive nudge and you're like, oh, I feel like I've got an intuitive nudge to do this, and then your mind starts playing and go, well, maybe not now, or maybe not at the right time, or what if I can't do it because blah, da, 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 da. That diminishes, and you just get these this is after the process is done. You get these intuitive nudges and you go, I'm going to create that. And then off you go. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to create that. Let's sit down and start writing. It's like you don't have the mental blocks. You start channeling it and creating it and running it and making it. Then you take action, and then you create the landing page, and then you do the course, and then you put, together the challenge or whatever you're doing, or then you're doing the masterclass, and it's like, oh, that was really easy all of a sudden to follow my intuition. And that part of you as a business owner doing that is very important for your success, because no entrepreneur or leader wants to procrastinate. No entrepreneur or leader wants to, sit on the sort of like and wait. We all want to move. And it's like, no, all of us are impatient, right? You do, if you didn't have this itch and creativity and passion and vision, you wouldn't be an entrepreneur. You wouldn't be somebody who does it, right? So this piece of intuition, so what happens is when it's so enhanced, this piece of intuition, or the intuition, not only you feel so confident because it creates this focus and confidence that you have never experienced before. It also makes you then very creative, because as soon as you are really connected with your intuition, it means that your creativity really expands. So that means you get more downloads and you get more sort of clarity on how you're going to create it. It's just a flow. It's a creative flow. And that is so important for pioneering in your space, because entrepreneurs pioneer all the time. they're here to change the paradigm, right? So entrepreneurs always invent, they always come up with new ideas, they evolve fast, they always want to improve things. Like, this is the type, this is the energy of the entrepreneur. And so intuition and the clarity of the intuition is so, and the magnification of the intuition is so important for your success and your growth. Because if anyone said that to me 5 years ago, or maybe I had my Lightbody activations in 2009, but if they said to me 20 years ago, you can have all these things, Gennye, really fast, like you can fast track 10 years by just doing this for 6 months, I would like bite their hand off to do it, because I'm like, yes, I'm in a hurry. Like, I want to do this. Like, I'm not, why would I wait for it? Do you know what I mean? So that's the kind of, so it's for those people who like, it really is for those people who is like, I want to cut the crap out, basically. I don't want any bullshit. I want to get, clear the pathway for myself. I want to really get faster to my destination. But not just that, it's like you are impatient with things that there is a better way for it. It's like you get impatient with it because you just see the end result in your vision. You're like, oh, you have this like anything that could be optimized fast and easy, more easy and more sort of aligned. That is exactly what you want as an entrepreneur, because you want to create like a system in your business. You want to create things in your life that is easy, more aligned, optimized, and sort of at the highest potential, highest quality. That's what entrepreneurs are like. They want to improve all the time. Okay, so that's why the Lightbody activations are so perfect for entrepreneurs, because it's doing all those things, right? So then when your intuition is so sharpened and so strong, not only will you start creating these amazing offerings and really tune into what the next step is in your business, what happens is because there's a divine expression, you are a divine expression of your soul, like you are the divine expression of what it is you're creating, because that is like a creation. If that is in full alignment and in bloom with your divine truth, with who you truly are, because you're expressing from this place, guess what? The clients feel magnetized and attracted to you because they're like, oh my God, this woman is in flow. What is she doing? Like, I want to be like that. Like, I want to have that. Whatever she's doing, that I want that. So again, that's an energetic piece that cannot be denied. Again, you couldn't study intuition. It has to become an energetic sort of upgrade or an energetic advancement within you that only happens through energy work, right? The next thing is heart-centered connections. So what happens with the Lightbody works? Because through the work, we are also working on the Merkaba. So the end result, if you like, is to actually unify the Merkaba and fully activating the Merkaba. And your Merkaba is your vehicle for ascension. It's like your vehicle to, it's not just on a spiritual level, but it's almost like if your Merkaba is fully activated, it's almost like you're in this human form, but it's a divine expression of your soul in this human body, and your Merkaba is just helping you to calibrate and hold that energy and that space and that role in what you came to do. And the heart opening that happens through that as well is deeply connecting with your clients. Like, this heart opening is something that you can't really it's like you can't really put your finger on it. You can just feel the heart open. You can feel the heart connection and the warmth. So like when I work with my clients, and you can probably feel it now as well, it's like my heart is wide open and you can feel the warmth, like you can feel that. And that's how they want to feel when they're with you as well. And I'm not meaning that people haven't got an open heart or anything. It's just a very enhanced heart connection that advances your energetic calibration. It's like an enhancement of your heart expression almost that happens through the work. And again, that can't be studied. So it only happens through the energetic work. What happens is, because obviously people, they will make intellectual connection, I can't even speak, intellectual decisions to work with you. Sometimes people still make intellectual decisions, but most of my clients, they come and they make an intuitive heart decision to work with me. And that intuitive heart decision is, again, something that you want to enhance, because intuitive heart decision and intellectual decision are both really good, because they are good and they should work together. But the more we can open our heart and create more space to interconnect with our clients from a heart space, I suppose the more powerful the connection is between you two, and also the more powerful is the integrity, the authenticity, the transformation they feel, the depth of what they can transform with you. Everything becomes deeper. And that, again, is very high level of transformation. It's like a very high level of coaching, a very high level of healing that is, amazing for the clients and for your business. And that also makes them like, oh my God, I want to be, I'm going to, recommend Anna. I recommend it to everyone. She has this amazing way of being with us, right? So the heart connection is the fourth one I want to talk about. This last one that I want to talk to you about today is the magnetic presence. So with the Lightbody activations, the Lightbody activation actually helps us unify all our energetic fields. That's a part of the completion of the work, if you like, and it activates all the levels, the 12 levels of Lightbody that actually connects us to a higher self, like this. And when a person, so if I could explain this, I'm not a quantum physicist, but if you think of your physical body is your densest form of you. So it's the densest form of you, and all your energetic bodies are your lightest and lighter and lighter and lighter forms of you, as in terms of energetic vibration. What happens is, because we're pouring these high levels of light into your physical body, as well as your energy bodies, obviously, it then purges it purges toxins, it purges emotional programming, it purges on all the stuff that makes your energy heavy and makes you like less magnetic, if you like, or all the low vibrational programs like trapped trauma, grief, anger, all the emotional sides of things. Any other things that is stuck in your system that is from past lives, or anything else from ancestors, or any other programs that you are dragging along the way, are released. And when they are released, there is a sense of, this takes time, by the way. So if you go through the process, it could carry on. I will need to say this. You go through the process, it finishes after 6 months, but the next year, you will keep purging. So although the program is 6 months, you have got an 18-month release, right? And you have actually support for a whole year in this program. Although we finished at 6 months, you have support for a whole year in this program. So you can imagine these things purging out of your system that are energetic vibrations that are holding a lower frequency than unity consciousness. Guess what? You become more magnetic. You become more and more, your capacity also increases, your capacity to hold, and you become more magnetic and more, not just magnetic, it's like, oh, I'm flirting with you. It's like, they can feel your light. Because it's almost like if you have this glass of water here, you can see the clarity of this water. You're like, oh, that's fresh. This water is so fresh. But then if you put like a bit of mud and a bit of coffee or sugar or whatever else, like things in there, you're going to be looking at it and you're like, that is murky water. So if you think of your energy clearing and you becoming this clear glass of water, there is a freshness and a magnetic presence that you will embody. And that in itself is something that your clients, like, they will be attracted to that. They will feel the frequency and they'll be like, yeah, that's what I want, I want to be in her space. So those are the 5 things that I want to talk to you about today: how to attract clients from the work of the Lightbody, and then how to bring them closer to you and create these amazing relationships, because we want, the A clients, don't we? We don't want, you want 5-star clients that are amazing and work with you on a deep level, and who is a joy, is a joy to be with. Okay, that was me for today. I'm going to be running some more Lightbody classes in this group up until the program starts. There's going to be, place, you can ask questions, etc., etc. But I wanted to say that the Lightbody program is for, so whether you are starting out in your business, whether you are mature in your business, whether you are already, running a team, you've got 6-7 figures in your business, this work will meet you, like I said earlier, where you are right now. Because it will, so if you've had deep inner work before and you've had healings, trauma, somatic work, other things that you have had energetically done with you, this will just then unlock the next, like, it will just not go over what you have already done, because that's energetically done. It will meet you where you are right now, which is the magic of this work, right? So it will meet you where you are, and it will take you, it's an optimized process that is going to take you and unlock all parts of you. So we are going to be talking about lots of different things inside this group for the next few weeks. I will be talking about, how to make more money. I will be talking about relationships. I'll be talking about your ability to hold your power, your intuition, your vision, becoming this leader that you are, and really embody and hold that. We're going to be talking about loads of different things and the advancements of you that will happen with this work. So as I said, wherever you are right now, it will meet you where you are, and it will heal and bring up the core wounding that is stopping you right now from stepping into the fullest power and fullest potential of where you need to be, and bring that out of you now. So it really is so amazing. So I'm going to drop the link to the program as well below. You can, up until the 31st of August, there is a early bird. So it's £4,444, which is about $6,000. That's if you pay in full. And there is also a payment plan, a 6-month payment plan, if you want to do that as well before the 31st of August. I think it's $750, so it's about $900 a month, I think, for 6 months. Don't forget though, this program, you have support for a year, although the actual work ends, at 6 months it ends, but there is a support mechanism we put in support for a whole year for this program. After it will go up on the 1st of September. The program goes up to £5,555. So it's another £1,000. So if you want to join, I advise obviously you do it on the early bird. And if you have any questions, just message me, and I will be happy to answer the questions. And we can jump on a call as well if you want to. Okay, I'll see you all soon. I wish you a beautiful, blessed day. And I hope you are fabulous and that you are doing the things that you love and all those things. And I will see you soon again inside this group. And I'm here to support you if you have any questions. I wish you a blessed day.